chasing the cash, I just can't get enough. I've been in and still in my bag. Watch how I run it up. Spaceship straight to the moon. I had to love a love. Shorty was falling in love. All in a double cup. You know I be chasing the cash. It ain't no slowing down. These people all up in my business. They think they know me now.
Watch how I level up. I'm blowing woods at the shop with a double cup. Yep, niggas know not to fuck with us.
I just wanna be your girl. Fuck up your world. Pass me the Dutch and I'll burn. Ooh, I want you to be my guy. Fuck up your life. I feel like you leave my side. Sometimes this is a girl's perspective. Ooh, this is a girl's perspective. I'm a August of flight. I'ma tell you all the right things, and I'ma get us so high. Get you comfortable to spend the night. Then I'ma switch up in my mood. I'ma play it off cool. Start doing stuff you wouldn't want me to. Then find something, blame it all on you. I want it to be your girl. Better your world. Make these souls clutch they pearls. Oh, I wanted you to be my guy. Make me your wife. I just wanna see you strive. Just without you in my life. Oh, this is a girl's perspective. Oh, yeah.
Wait, baby.
Wait, is that Chinma?
Yeah. A lot of times I'll be sitting home alone. Demons I'm fighting. Whenever I feel like I'm being sad, I feel like I'm hiding. I've seen a lot of things you won't believe, but my eyes ain't lying. All people do is hate when you alive, but love you when you dying. Ever since God told me do my thing, my little light of mine been shining. I turned 25 when I turned 19. Only my business I am minding. I ain't lost, but it's been myself I'm finding. People switch up quicker than lightning. I really don't understand this life thing. I ain't a perfect man, but I've been trying. I know 2020 left me with some questions. Honestly, I still don't get the message. This world ain't ready for my confessions. People too messy, they'll leave you stressing. People that make me fall in depression. The only person I'm supposed to flex on is the person I see in my own reflection. A lot of times I'll be sitting home alone. Demons I'm fighting. Whenever I feel like I'm being sad, I feel like I'm hiding. I've seen a lot of things you won't believe, but my eyes ain't lying. All people do is hate when you alive, but love you when you dying.
Michael, who is that?
That's nobody.
That doesn't look like nobody.
Trust me.
You must be really important. She keeps calling. She must be real comfortable with you if she's okay calling you back to back like that.
Hey Mike, man, what the fuck is wrong with you right now?
Bro, I'm not trying to hear it.
Bro, nigga, you need to listen. You fucking up with Asia, you fucked up with Tiffany. Like, you risking it all for yourself, but you putting everybody else through this bullshit.
Okay, so what? What you want me to do, huh?
Is it one of your hoes, your mom, your sister this time? God forbid another nigga calling me, texting me
Yo,
like
I
that.
said leave it alone. Damn. Have I given you a reason to worry about anything?
You're telling me to leave it alone, but you're not giving me a reason to leave it alone.
Man, look, I'm pulling up on you.
What up, what up? Look, we back. Episode 90, Smoke Session with Squirrel. I'm your boy, RB.
It's your boy Squirrel, and we in a new motherfucking location, man.
Yeah, lavish. You see
You
it,
know what I'm
right?
saying? A little something different for y'all. So.
Hey. Now, let us know how y'all feel, but who we got in the building today?
You got Otoa di Chinma, Ezechi Nebedu.
Say that shit again.
Otoa di Chinma, Ezechi Nebedu.
That is insane. That's what it is on Facebook, ain't it?
People call me Chima.
I was trying to say that shit. That's dope. That's dope, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, let the people know a little bit about. Matter of fact, not even that, man. We've been trying to get this guy on the show. Oh my god, man! For man, it was damn near snow on the ground last time.
Yes. Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was damn near snow. So let the people know who you are, why we wanted you on the show, why you had to be here, all that good
And
thing.
what you do, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Man, where do I start, man? Like I said, I'm Chima. I'm a creator. I create. I'm an artist. I'm a audio engineer. I'm a producer. I'm a director. Anything that deals with creating content, I know how to do, and I do it very well.
That is insane. Like
He the first one that came on here and said a creator.
That's what I was saying.
Like people don't say I'm an entertainer or I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just a rapper. I'm an artist, but a creator.
So how did you home like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? All these things are, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot to do. Like I done seen your name. People didn't drop your name so many times. That's always a blessing when people can drop your names. But I see you like doing so much of shit. Like, so what the fuck does he actually do? And I'm glad that you broke it down and let people know. So like, man, like
Start from the beginning.
Yeah, like
Where'd you get your start from?
yeah.
Word. Well, first off, I do want to say, bro, I'm so happy to be here, bro.
Oh, man.
You know, y'all got the new setup, and you know it's a vibe down here.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. Shoot. So I was born in Kennewick, Washington, which is all the way on the West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
So my parents is from Nigeria. My dad came to the U.S. first, and then my mom came with my older sister, and then three of my other siblings was born in Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
So then they moved to Washington, which is where I was born, and then my dad got a job. They moved. He was working for Welch's, the juice company, so they moved to Paw Paw. And he,
all the great fields.
Yup. So he moved to Paw Paw. My dad didn't want us to live in Paw Paw, so he's like, "Let's just move to Kalamazoo." And yeah, like the age of like 8 months old, I was in KZoo, and I've just been here ever since.
You know? Was music and stuff like that like strong in your family and the household?
So yeah, you could say that. My mom's dad, he would play the trumpet, saxophone, back, So music was always prevalent. I grew up listening to like Nigerian reggae music. So I wasn't really big into like the whole hip hop scene. I wasn't really exposed to it for real. But there's one artist that changed my whole perspective on music at a young age. I was 4 years old, and I would say technically it's 3 people, but the one artist that really like struck my heart was Aaliyah.
Oh yeah.
So I was 4 years old, like listening to Aaliyah, Need a Resolution, and More Than a Woman, bro.
Was it the beats or was it the melodic sound of her? You know what I'm saying? Like how she.
It was everything. It was how
She's cute too.
they made everything into one, and then like the product itself was just amazing. And like even at a young age, like at 4 years old, I just knew like, bro, I love this. Like I love whatever this is.
Whatever this is, I want that.
And but really my first love was actually filmmaking. So I used to take my family's camcorder and just be recording stuff all day, like all the time. You know, getting in trouble because I'm recording too much. I'm recording my action figures and doing stuff like that. So
how old was you? Like young?
I was 4.
See, that fucked me up. I remember being young. Somebody told me if I get recorded, I'm gonna be in the TV. I thought I was gonna be like trapped inside that bitch. I was scared. I was scared.
That's terrible.
Yeah, hell no. You put a camera on me, I'm taking off.
I would have loved that. That would have made me want to do it even more. But yeah, like really, when I was 4, I was really making movies and stuff. But I really didn't get into producing until I was 9. My older brother, he showed me this website where you can like chop up samples and stuff.
You start producing at 9?
Yeah. So at 9 years old, like I figured I did that. I pushed that one button. I felt like Dr. Dre.
Oh, shit.
I'm just like, bro, I need to figure out how whatever this music making, producing, I don't know what the heck it is called, but I want to learn more about it. And I literally just never stopped since then. I just never stopped.
Do you find yourself using like the Nigerian sound sometimes or the reggae sound that you grew up listening to in your music? Like whether it's the drums or the patterns or how you know what I'm saying?
Man, after this interview, I'm gonna show y'all some stuff.
Okay.
Bro, like literally, it's always
Cause it give you something else different to tap into than like what people normally might tap in and sample off of or do something out of, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, you got a whole different sound.
A whole different sound that he understand. It ain't just, you know what I'm saying?
No, facts. And like even, you know, going back to Nigeria and just that experience, because I've been to Nigeria now I'd say it's been 2 times. And like going back there, seeing the people, seeing my family, and just the culture is just so enriching. Like you can't help but to be immersed in it. So like I'm big. I've always been big on like cultivating that sound, but it took me so long to learn how to do it for real. Because I'm like in between 2 cultures. I was raised in the U.S., but my family, my history is in Nigeria.
The whole vibe is there.
Yeah, you know. So yeah, it's something I've definitely been tapping into a lot, especially recently.
Cause I know it's just something different, and I know they probably got some dope drums, some dope sounds, and some shit that you probably like, man, I can use this. And people wouldn't tap into it, so you can make something.
Where it's from?
Totally different.
Where it's from? So, how did it get to you fucking around with the beats to actually making beats for people? Like, what was that transition like?
Man,
when did you start making beats?
You said 9, dude.
Yeah, at 9.
So so you started,
Yep. Started at 9 years old, and
Touche said hit the weed for the first time.
Touche. We gonna get to him, bro. We gonna get to him, man. Yeah, 9. I started making beats, and then really, I was terrible, but I knew I had an ear, and I knew like what I was competing against. So I wasn't making beats. A lot of people like sometimes they do things and they don't want to like get better, or they don't want to like they don't realize like the level of competition there is in whatever they do, even outside of music. So like with me, I just knew like I wanted to be as good as what I heard on the radio.
So you wouldn't even, so you can be
so I'm like, it's not even about the people, about how many people making beats, because to be honest, like now, like with YouTube, there's tutorials and stuff, but like back in 2005, 2006, bro, trying to learn how to use FL Studios, and you 10, you know what I'm saying? You 10 years old and you don't realize, like, bro, I remember the first time I opened up FL Studios, like my friend from elementary school, he called me and he was like, yo, look up this thing called Fruity Loops. And because back then it was called Fruity Loops. And like, bro, I opened Fruity Loops, I closed that bitch back up because I'm just like, bro, there's no way. I can't figure out how to do this. But it's like after like 3 months, I'm just like, man, like I just had so much of a hunger. I'm just like, man, I gotta at least try. I gotta at least figure this out. But like, yeah, like when I started like producing music amongst your peers, I wouldn't say like in all of Kalamazoo or even Michigan or something. Like I know it's other people that were making beats before me, obviously, but like at like my peers, like there was nobody I could call to for help. Like it's nobody. Like my family wasn't really like they weren't into or knowledgeable of the type of space I was involved in. So it's like I really had to learn, and by the time like I got older, you know what I'm saying, that's when I start seeing more resources, but that's when I already kind of knew how to do stuff pretty well. So but I still learn every day. Even today I'm always learning new stuff. You know, these young kids always these young kids, man, it's scary, bro. These 2000 babies is crazy.
Yeah, figure out some shit fast.
I hope I answered your question. For sure.
Definitely. So, when did like the Kalamazoo, Touche, the, you know what I'm saying, people start to, you know what I'm saying, start to bubble a little bit? Like, when did all that come about? Or like, or was it beats they did it, or was it, you know what I'm saying? What jumped you in there?
So I would say I'm gonna try to say the whole story. So a lot of people weren't taking my beats for years. You know, like even from middle school to high school to even after high school, nobody was really taking my stuff because I was on some different shit. So like for a long time, nobody was taking my beats. I'm talking about for almost 10 years. No one was taking my stuff.
Persistence. 10 years. Still working. Still grinding.
Like nobody was taking my beats, and like there was this artist. Her name was Lucy Rose. I had ran into her at Guitar Center.
Shout out Lucy Rose.
And I used to be in Guitar Center because I didn't have my own stuff. So they used to have Logic. And any software I had access to, I would just learn how to do it. So like,
what the fuck was you just talking about?
So engineering.
All right, let's go. Yeah.
So basically I started engineering like really after I left high school. I just wanted to figure out how to. Oh, and DX was the first studio I ever went to in my life.
DX is crazy.
So like
that's a crazy studio too.
Yeah, DX was like the first engineer I ever like really met in real life, through Deontay Hall, my man's that be making music, and really just from DX just really inspired me to really just learn how to do stuff, you know. Even though I didn't have the fancy equipment and stuff like him, I just
you know DX is a quiet man.
He did. It took him a minute. DX don't say nothing, but he after a while, you know, he saw I was interested. I always be watching him as he was, you know, doing his thing, and like, yeah, from there I just learned how to use just FL as an engineering software as well. So yeah, and from there, there was a studio off of Portage Road.
So you can engineer in FL?
Yeah, I engineer on FL right now.
Damn.
Yeah.
FL got so much shit now, man.
Yeah. The like a couple years ago, it wouldn't be the move, but like the way the updates are and the plugins, bro, like you could do a lot of stuff, you know. And I just know how to make my way around the software,
Facts.
so it just made it so easy for me to just engineer.
Yeah.
So yeah, so basically, I had a studio off of Portage Road, Black Rock. It was called Black Rock, and like it was some other engineers, and they had like other equipment and other stuff. But I was like in one of their like, it was almost like a stripper locker room, and they had lockers and everything. The acoustics was terrible, but I just like, you know, just had to make do with what I had. So from there, I just had a little setup, and bro, this is what turned me up, bro. If it wasn't for Touche, bro, I would not have been able to. People wouldn't have been able to even know who I was, you know? And like, and I want to touch on this story because one of the biggest things that inspired me to go even harder was Touche Bands on Me. Bro, that song went so crazy everywhere. Like,
You did that?
No, I ain't do it. I just remember seeing the wave that he did, and I hated that song. I hated that song too. They was young as hell, and I hated that song. But it just like you just had to respect, bro. Hated every bit of that shit. But like you just had to respect it though. Like he had the city turned up. I'm just like, man, I gotta meet this guy. I gotta meet Touche. I gotta, you know, I gotta meet this guy. And then like finally at Black Rock, you know, I see Touche walking down the hallway, and I chase that dude. I'm like, yo, Touche, hey, my name's Chinma, you know, I engineer. I'm pretty sure you got your own thing going on, but if you can, just like, you know, I love to do some work with you, bro. And from there, bro, like, Touche had his first session with me, and then after that, bro, he just moved everybody to me, bro. And that's how...
Pumped everybody.
Bro, everybody, bro. That's how I got my name out here.
That's dope, man. That's a real
Shout out to Touche.
Real talk.
Motherfuckers won't do that. Motherfuckers, especially
Yeah,
he records his damn self.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So like that's crazy. Like he like fuck that, I'm finna get all this bread.
Yeah.
That's some real nigga shit,
talk.
man. Shout out to Touche, man. Shout out to Touche. That's dope. Yeah.
Aw, man. Hey.
Talking shit, yeah.
Man, bro. It's
He
all
was gonna
love,
turn
man.
up regardless,
Yeah, you got the
though. He said he was just glad to be a part of the journey.
Man, dog. It's all love, man.
Yeah, that's what's
we
up,
helped
man.
each other out for sure.
So, you know what I'm saying? So after that, boom. Now motherfuckers is flooded.
Yeah.
What was next?
So, during that time, I was working with a production team, and like with that, I was also like doing videos, music videos. I was traveling a lot, and like that's the thing. Like I was full time doing everything, so I was shooting music videos and still had to engineer and also make beats. And during that time, I was also working on my first like production tape, which is on some like DJ Khaled shit, to where I had people from Western students and even some locals around here get on that tape, to where I was strictly on some production stuff, but I produced and engineered the whole tape.
Everybody else just dropped some shit too. That's dope.
Yup. So during that time, I was still also shooting music videos, going to Detroit, going to Chicago, doing work, and then coming back, still having to run sessions and just trying to make my name relevant.
So you moving and grooving, meeting all types of motherfuckers.
Yeah. Yup. Yes, sir.
So how did I see you on stages now with some names, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
People don't even do people even know? Like, do they be knowing? You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Like drop a couple names of type of people that you be working with, and like give us a couple stories after, you know what I'm saying? Just drop some names of what you be having going on right now.
So so my first tour, I would say I wasn't paid or anything. It was just some shit to where like me and my production partner at the time had stumbled across a opportunity to shoot for the Migos, and then from there they worked some stuff out to where like we had ran into the tour manager, and we just asked like, "Yo, could we shoot some stuff for y'all?" So after that, bro, like they said they invited us to the Chicago show, St. Louis show, and the Denver show. But they were like, you just had to find your way to come. So I'm like, hey, we're just gonna have to drive to those places, man. And from there, like,
no pay. You just doing to do it.
No pay. We just had to figure it out.
Make it work.
You know what I'm saying?
Did y'all get into all the shows?
Heck yeah.
Okay.
I got to meet up with Lil Yachty, and it's crazy. Like, I met with a lot of people. Lil Yachty, Young Thug, Post Malone. Post Malone is like the kindest celebrity I've ever met. Like, he is really, he's super white, but like he's down to earth. Like he's super white. Like drinks beer and everything, bro. But he's like the most. He's such like he's just such a
kind-hearted ass person.
Like, for real, down to earth,
man.
You know, just like took time to like really listen to my work and stuff like that. But that's the thing, like, you like getting tracks with people isn't, I wouldn't say isn't hard, because it is, but like you got to, like, it's processes that you have to, like, damn near levels you got to go through in order to like make it to the project. Like, people could record songs with you all day, you know what I'm saying, but if it doesn't make the album, then it's just like, you know.
Yeah, facts.
Like,
facts. It's a process.
I managed to get a song with like Lil Yachty, but he never put it out. You know what I'm saying? And that's back in like 2018, 2017.
Do you ever get to get you don't even get to get a copy of that bitch though. Like,
Oh no, I have it. I'll show y'all after the interview.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, do I like? Damn, do I have any proof? Look.
Yeah.
Squirrel. You got plugged.
But
Man, that's dope, man. Mr. Man said, what happened to that pull up video? Who was that? Who was that?
That's a whole nother story. I can't get into that, but that's a whole nother story.
Mr. Man hit us offline.
Hey, tell Mr. Man, I'll tell you, bro. I'll tell you, but you gotta hit me up. You gotta hit me up.
That ain't a story for the live.
Man.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, man, Lil Yachty, and then this is another thing. It's crazy because there's this artist named Nick Lavelle.
Yeah.
I was in this program called Upward Bound, and it's like a college readiness program for like at-risk youth, but I just had bad grades and I needed help. So basically, Nick Lavelle, he used to be my group leader, and he was like a freshman at the time. Like, he was fresh.
I met up with him at Western. He was at Western.
Yup.
I met up with him when he first got here.
Yeah. So I was young, still into beats, getting into beats, and I was just like, I saw that he was a artist, you know. He wanted to sing, and he would be singing on the bus sometimes whenever we would go to like different cities and different like field trips and stuff. So everybody would kind of just be like, oh, here go this nigga singing and shit. But like, I thought it was the coolest thing ever, because it's like I got to see somebody that really, you know, wanted to be an artist. You know what I'm saying? So like, literally, like, bro, like, fast forward, this guy fucks around and becomes actually successful. And like he just remembered me, bro. And it's crazy because like I'm in middle school, and I'm in high school, like going to different cities, and we're on a bus, and I'm just like imagining in my head, like, man, I'm gonna be on tour one day, like I'm gonna be able to, you know, be on the road with my people, and like, you know, Nick helped make that shit happen. You know what I'm saying? And we did that, and I was on tour, and from there, like,
so he was like your first official tour, Nick?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yep.
That's dope to see it come full circle.
Full circle, bro. God is something else, man. Like with that, and the thing is, I was doing video work, video like recap work for Nick, and like it's crazy because he was on the Millennium Tour, and that's with the one that I was a part of was the one with Bow Wow, with Shanti, Amarion, fucking Pretty Ricky, Lloyd,
Crazy.
Soldier Boy.
Crazy.
I got a whole bunch of stories
said
for
Big
that.
Draco.
Yeah, Big Draco. Yeah, Big Draco. I have a funny story about that too. But yeah, man. I was on the road with him, and then Nick. Through me being on the road, that's the thing. Like when you on tour, a lot of people be thinking like it's fucking hoes and all that other shit. Mm-hmm. I mean, it can be for some people. But for me, I was doing so much stuff like
working. That's all
you
time.
have no time, bro. Like you don't have time to even take a shit, bro. Like me, I was doing recaps for people.
Names.
No, for real.
I'm pretty sure somebody's seen that. Like, hey man, I need one of
these,
these,
bro.
Filming, not trying to miss this shit. So you like, I can't go nowhere.
Literally, and it's like you got to catch everything. And what's crazy is that I was originally supposed to be on the tour for 3 days, but you know, knowing me, you know what I'm saying, I was doing work with Nick, and I was also catching footage of other artists that didn't have cameramen. So I was doing some Bow Wow shit, doing some Lloyd shit, doing some Ashanti shit, bro. And like after the 3rd day, bro, Nick gets a call, and he's like, yeah, bro, we just, you know what I'm saying, we need you on the rest of the tour. Like, you can't just go back home. So I'm just like, shit, bet. You know what I'm saying? And it's
that's
crazy.
All just doing the extra work on your own.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what's up. That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy. And you just locked in for niggas, man. That's how you go. When you get an opportunity, go kill that shit.
You gotta work.
That's
for that
how
shit.
you smash that shit. You're like, fuck it. He sees, like, you gotta just peep and pay attention. He noticed that Bow Wow ain't got no fucking cameraman. Watch this. I'm finna show you something. Yes, he do. I'm here. I'm him. I'm like, I got a camera right here, man. That's dope as hell, man.
Yeah, man.
So how is it working with people like that, like people of that nature?
Yeah, it's crazy because you don't think you like as a kid growing up, you don't think like I'm not gonna meet that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like you see people on TV and you just think it's so far.
Yeah.
You know it's so impossible. Like I'm not lucky like them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, these people are people too.
Yeah. So
it really just comes down to how hard are you willing to try to make that happen. If you're trying to go from point A to point Z, you got to go through P first.
Facts.
And then T might be the hardest point. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like even when you have like a GPS and you want to go somewhere, it's rarely a straight line. And if it's a straight line, like you probably been there before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or you know the route. It's usually like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like how many turns and stop signs and stoplights are you willing to go through in order to get to that destination? So like to answer your question, I knew at the age of 4, I knew I was gonna do something with my life. I knew I was different. I knew I just couldn't, like, every time after school, I had terrible grades because, like, I would just be not doing my homework. I'd be learning how to use a Steadicam. I'll be learning how to engineer, watching Timbaland and all these other producers, you know what I'm saying? I'd be learning the game, and, like, when it came to that time, I worked so much in my life, and I say that humbly, but I put in so much work, and I paid attention to detail.
Like it though, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Interested, so it's like I was gonna do this anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
do this anyway, you know what I'm saying? That shit crazy, man. People don't understand. That's a different type of work. That's some Kobe Bryant shit.
Yeah, no, real talk. And also, like, with me going on tour, like, I knew, like, if I ever had a chance to be around these niggas, like, that's the thing. Like, a lot of people just would be like, oh, I want to talk to Drake. Let's see, I want Drake to sign me. But it's like, first off, number one, why would Drake take the time to, like, out of his busy schedule to talk to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing he could get from you that would benefit him. You know what I'm saying?
That's wasting money.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's just like
time.
You gotta like
time is money. That's what I'm saying.
Facts.
Yeah. So it's like I had developed and acquired skills to become an asset. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew through my photography I would be able to get into these spaces to where I could benefit somebody, build a relationship with them, and you know, get what I needed, you know. So even when before I had my own camera, I used to be a stagehand for like setting up concerts and stuff. But I used to fake it. So what I did was I would pull up to venues like 6 hours before, just wear all black, and it would be right after school. Like,
so you're not even working for them?
Nah, I just walk in. I just walk in through the back. If you just look like you're supposed to be there, you're supposed to be there.
Yeah.
So you just walk. I just would walk in, and I just help somebody like pull up, you know, big ass speakers and subs. And like people would ask me like, "Oh, do you work for the union?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's, you know, it's my first day." You know what I'm saying? Lying like a motherfucker, bro.
Nobody say nothing.
And I got into so many concerts through that. You know what I'm saying?
You're a smart motherfucker.
So yeah, it's just like if you want to meet somebody, like make that shit happen. Like
how much you gonna do to get to where you trying to go?
Yeah, and then
that is the
what you say?
No, I'm just saying, what you willing to? You gotta make that move. You want to get back there, you gotta know you about to get back there.
And like
all black.
And like also like I used to
Just speak over here.
No, for real. Like that's the thing, and a lot of niggas don't they want to be helped. They don't want to help people.
Yeah.
Like they don't want to be the person that would go grab this shit. Mm-hmm. They don't want to be the water boy. You know what I'm saying? But like me, I don't give a fuck. I will sweep this bitch. I will clean the toilet.
In the building,
I'll do whatever you like. What do you need me to do? You know what I'm saying? So like, even when it came to me getting a camera, I'm just like, okay. If I didn't get an answer from this venue, you know what I'm saying, I would just go to Western or KVCC, go to their computer lab, and like I would just go on Photoshop and make a fake backstage pass, and I just walk into that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So like it's been so many venues I got kicked out of, bro. I remember one time I was in Detroit and I was
you a fucking renegade.
I wanted to meet Bryson Tiller, bro. It was in the snow, bro. And I just pulled up, bro. I pulled up to Detroit, went to the Fox Theater, and I just walked backstage. But then I was so close to meeting that dude. Somebody was like, "Hey, let me see that pass." I'm like, "Fuck, man!" They saw that pass, kicked my ass straight out, bro. Like, sick as hell. It took me 3 hours to get home.
Hell yeah, that was a risk though. It worked halfway.
Yeah, man.
It worked halfway. You funny as a motherfucker, man. You funny. So I seen you on stage actually performing.
Yup. Yeah, man. That's Nick, bro. That's Nick Lavelle, man.
Again.
Bro, that dude, I'm telling you, he's a crazy ass dude, and he don't listen for shit, but he is
that party up here.
Bro, he did. It went crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out Nick. You got the fuck up. ATL.
He is crazy because he asked me to help. I'm like, bro, I'm in Detroit. I wasn't gonna be able to make it, but bro,
I've been trying to catch one of the parties to film for him.
Hey, man, like, bro. And the thing is with him, bro, he's a real dude, bro. Like, I know he might have some stories in here and there, but like that dude is my brother, bro, for life. Like, he did a lot of shit for a lot of people and for me. And like a lot of people don't even know, but like he like really be looking out for people. He's so kind, and like, bro, for him to let his cameraman share the stage with people like Eric Bellinger and Sammie, and like, bro, like people don't do that, bro. People are not, these big name artists ain't letting their cameraman get on stage, you know what I'm saying? And obviously they shouldn't, but like,
if you cold, you cold.
but if you know what I'm saying?
Go get your money on. Go get your work on.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, he saw that I really genuinely had a plan. I'm not just trying to make music, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't just doing this shit. But like, he knew I was for real, and he was like, hey, you know, he let me rock a couple days. It's crazy because, like I said, I was born in Kennewick, Washington. We had a Washington show, and I haven't been to Washington since I was born.
Damn,
so when I went back, I'm performing on stage.
Oh, so that was actually your hometown?
Yeah.
That's dope.
Bro, and I was so nervous, but then, bro, they treated me like I was Moses.
Did you know that was happening? Did you know that was coming?
Nah.
Was you surprised?
I mean, no. I did. You know what I'm saying? We talked about it. But just even for him to even let me do that shit, bro, was just like crazy. It's crazy, man.
Yeah,
Opened
man.
a lot of doors for me.
It's crazy that Nick did that, man. Like I said, when he first moved here, he had hit me. We had chopped it up. He was talking about Miss Pretty Sheena singing. He was letting me hear some of his early tracks and shit.
Oh my god!
I'm like, damn. Yeah. I had to pay attention. I had to look. I'm like, look back at the messages. Like, is this the same? Like, damn, that's the same fucking dude.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
with a hairline and some dreads.
With some hair, yeah, tied it up. He looked like, oh, yeah, R&B motherfucker. He R&B a nigga for real. He really one of them.
Man.
So that's a dope experience, man. Just to hear that grind, and people don't even take that time to do that. Though.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and like even through that, I was from being able to meet with people like Sammie. It's crazy because with that story, how I got on his project, I was backstage with him, and like I just had my laptop and I had my headphones, and we already built up a relationship because we was on the road for damn near a month. And like I'm just like, hey, you know, if you had the time to, please listen to this beat. He listened to that shit.
Who's this?
Sam. Yup. And like, bro, like from there, bro, he fucked with me. he knew I wasn't ass. So
Sammie a singing motherfucker too.
Yeah.
Shout out Sammie. He be fucking with it.
Hell yeah. So did he record to the track or?
Yeah, so I'm on his most recent project. The song is called Something Different, and it's on the Satin Sheets tape.
Damn, is that your first placement?
That's like one of my first and highest paid placements.
That's dope. That's dope,
what's up.
man. Congrats, bro.
Man.
That's a dope. That's Sammie a legend out here.
Yeah,
people
man.
to get on the tape, to make a tape. That's crazy.
For
man.
real. He really connected like everybody. Like you would think like, oh, Sam, he hasn't, you know what I'm saying? He hasn't been out for a minute, this and that. But bro, people behind the scenes,
they know.
Who Sammie is, and I'll be shocked. So
yeah. So who you got like who you would think like your best moment has been with, like Nick, Sammie, like
yeah.
What was your best moment of all that shit?
It's crazy because like one of my biggest moments, well, wasn't even on tour. I have a lot of moments. I can't even say one is bigger. I have different moments. So one of my big moments was I was in the airport. It's so random. I was, and my sister, she watching this, bro. This shit's so funny. I was at the airport on my way to go to Newark, New Jersey to visit, like, they were like having free trips to this like seminary school. It's so random. But I'm just like, man, let me go with my sister to this place, bro. Dog, I tell you, bro. Timberland, he boarded the same flight as me. So like,
look at that
dog, literally like that. I'm like, yo, God, you spitting right now. So like, yeah, I had a beat tape in my backpack just in case for these moments.
Just in case. I ran into Timberland.
Literally, like, and I ran into him, bro. Like, I had a CD, wrote my name on it, my contact information, and I think he had like his wife with him at the time, and his security guard was like on the other side of the lane of the aisle, so he couldn't tackle me in time for me to stop talking to Timberland. Yeah. So I just gave him a beat tape. I'm like, hey, Timberland, man, like, if you can, like, please, like, listen to my stuff. And he was like, all right, give it to my girl. So I'm just like, okay. I gave it to his girl, and he probably never heard my shit. But
you got to give Timberland.
Yes, bro.
You gotta
like,
think about how weird that is, though.
Bro.
Picture somebody did that to you. Already with
a
beat tape made just in case I ran into Timberland.
Facts. Hey, you gotta be the coldest because I think you prepared for life.
A pair of J's just in case I run into Jordan and I can get them bitches signed.
Yeah.
And I'll run right into that nigga. He gonna be like,
it's crazy. But like, yeah, like a lot of those times, like, bro, like,
probably played your shit. You definitely played your shit.
Hey, man. I say this, man. I'm gonna
keep it in her purse. She would put it in her purse, and she was gonna pull that bitch out in the car. Like, what's this? Like, put it in, man.
Hey, shit, man.
Shit. I know you did.
Hey.
So with all them big moments, man, what's the next big thing for what you got?
That's what
you
Chuck
doing
has
more
for the
production
future.
Yeah. Okay. Shoot. I would say, man, I actually do have another story. I'm gonna touch on that.
Go ahead.
But like, it was a time like, it's crazy because when Soulja Boy had when he had dropped Crank That, I was in like elementary school, and like I was just like, man, someday I'm gonna like run into this guy, and I'm just like, and I'm telling myself these things as I'm like young, and I don't have no way. It's like there's no way I was gonna be able to meet this guy, bro. So I'm on the Millennium Tour, bro, and I'm damn near seeing Soulja Boy damn near like every day for a month. So like then again, like I'm doing the same thing. I'm taking pictures of him, being meeting with the people around him, having them be acquainted with me, so that like, you know what I'm saying, they can put me in a room with Soulja Boy. So I remember like I think we were in Tampa, and Soulja Boy, he just smoking in the hallway, and like he's smoking some strong shit. Like it was some, I never smelled shit like that before. But if I was a weed smoker, I would have been like, I need that. But he was just like smoking.
Ours
and
is
I'm
strong too, nigga.
Yeah. Smell something similar to this, you know what I'm saying?
There we go.
But I'm in the hallway with him, and I'm just like, yo, I make beats, you know what I'm saying? So if you ever have a chance to, like, I'd love to show you it. And he's like, you make beats, bro? And I'm like, yeah. You know, whenever you got a chance, you know what I'm saying? Come holler at me. He's like, word up, get with me, man. I want to be the first rapper to hear your shit. I'm like, I can't believe that nigga Soulja Boy just said that shit to me.
Yeah.
But then it was after that, you know, he had that whole shit with Young Dolph. You know what I'm saying? That whole little fake beef. And then like, you know, not too long after that, Young Dolph ends up getting killed, and they take Soulja Boy off the tour, not just for some safety shit. So I'm just like, damn, bro. Because Soulja Boy told me to, you know, get at him at the next city and got off the tour. I'm just like,
damn.
Yeah, bro.
That's like Claude and finna get out of jail. And
right.
Yeah, I got you. Soon as I get out
Every time,
that nigga died on the shit. Like,
man, bro. Fuck. Yeah, man. But yeah, as far as like next steps, bro, like it's a lot of different artists. There's a lot of different artists I've been trying to get with.
Just the house.
And like, bro, I'm definitely like doing some more work for myself. There's going to be some music videos. Like it's gonna be
from you or from you?
From me.
Okay.
So I'm really taking this time to turn me up and to use everything that I learned from everybody else, from the industry, and like really apply that for myself. Because really, when it comes down to it, you just can't cheat the work, can't cheat the grind, and like that includes learning the game and how the business goes. Like you could be a solid ass artist, but if you don't know shit, you're gonna get fucked. You know what I'm saying? You're either not gonna make it, or you're gonna come across the right person with the wrong mentality, and you just gonna be like raped. like you're gonna have no money, and you're gonna be working like a fucking slave. So like that's the thing. Like I'm taking, you know, how I got in the game is like really different from a lot of people, because I never really needed anything from anybody because I could do it myself. The only thing I needed was an opportunity. So when it just comes to getting your opportunities, you got to work quick. You got to work hard. Like, don't wait too long for you to, you know, do something and just have a plan. Like, a lot of niggas just want to just record music all day and just be like, and putting it out the next day. Like, even people I do sessions with, they just like, I want to drop this. I want to drop this. And it's just like, yeah, you could drop it, but like, what are you doing to get it heard? Like, you know, and it'd be also people like, I understand dropping shit every day, but it'd be people that be like not
doing anything.
Not and they don't
to their homeboys. It just don't
they don't fuck with nobody. They be like, I don't fuck with nobody, but it's just like if you want to be successful, niggas gotta fuck with you, and you gotta fuck with people.
Come on here and say that.
Yeah, bro. That's the thing. Like you gotta fuck with people. Like, and that's the thing. You coming from an introverted African ass nigga like me. I have to talk to people, and you have to make that conversation, because you'll never know who somebody knows. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like certain people might not, you know what I'm saying, look like they got a lot of money, but be like millionaires, and that shit happened to me so many times. You know,
people like that.
Real talk.
Facts. I got one more question before we get out of here.
For sure.
All right. How do you get from doing free camera work to getting paid for it? How does that transition happen? When is it a point to, all right, I want to build this relationship with this person, I'll do some free camera work for you, to when it start to get paid for it? Is that a tough question?
It's like, it's not tough. It's a deep ass question, and it's like, it's many different ways. You know what I'm saying? So like, I use this analogy. Like, let's say we both need to go to the mall, but you leaving from here and I'm leaving from the west side. You know what I'm saying? So we have different routes to go to the mall. Some people might live closer to it. You know what I'm saying? Some people might live far away, but we all got to get to the mall. Niggas could get there in 5 minutes. Some people, it takes 30. Yeah. So, like, for that, it's like, I can't really tell you where to go, but I could tell you that you should drive. You got to drive to get there. You know what I'm saying? You got to find your way to get there for sure. And I say all that to say, like, yes, there's a lot of things that people got to do. Like, one of the biggest quotes it's like 3 words I keep in my head is proximity, quantity, and quality. You know what I'm saying? So like, just who you around and how close you are to somebody could determine how quick you can get to a destination. You know, and if you can't get there quick enough, get closer. So like, if you want to do work with people that got money, find those people and try to connect with them or the people that are close to them. You know what I'm saying? Be good, you know, have quality, at least be good enough to not be ass, because if you're ass, you're gonna not only not get an opportunity, but fuck it up for the people that really work hard. And then when they approach them, they're not gonna get a shot. So get sweet first, like do the work first. You know what I'm saying? And like also count, like the quality also counts in quantity and how fast, you know, your turnaround is. You know what I'm saying? How fast do you do something? How fast does it take for you to get stuff done? And like, bro, like, you know, sometimes the hardest shit, bro, is like the time and not knowing when. You know what I'm saying? You just got to stay true to the process. You got to be willing to work hard. You got to be willing to, you know what I'm saying, get work done even when people are shitting on you or people, you know, talk bad about you and all that stuff. You got to endure it, because it's just like, you know, it's a lot of stuff you could be learning during that time, you know what I'm saying, that could get you to the next level and get your business together. You know what I'm saying? A lot of reason why people don't get paid is because these big companies can't pay you. You know, people don't got LLCs. People don't got,
they don't even know
you
how
know what
to
I'm
pay.
saying?
Where I'm going to put this money
in. They can't just pay Joshua Banks. You know what I'm saying? They can't just pay you. So like, knowing that's a part of your work. That's a part of being sweet. You got to be able to do the work to know how to get paid and to know the places where you need to be. For real. That's with anything in life, man. Anything.
It's a fucking great answer right there. That one we got no balance. Go ahead, Squirrel. You got something else?
Should let the people know where they can find you on all platforms.
Yeah. Okay. Shoot. I'm Chinma, 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 Chinma on everything. You can go on IamChinma.com to see all of my work. Shoot, just message me if you want to get some beats. You know what I'm saying? I'm I'm gonna be on the road again, so I'm only doing sessions for a limited amount of time right now.
I seen that post.
Yeah, man, it's just been a lot of stuff turning up. I don't want to speak on too much because it really comes down to, me doing the work, but I do have a lot of stuff in store for y'all, man, and like, dog, I'm just excited to be here, bro. Like, I definitely want to come back, bro. There's so much stuff I want to touch on.
Yeah, it's definitely gotta be a part 2, man. Like everybody knows, Halloween, I gotta get my kids I gotta take my kids trick or treating. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Be 100 with it. So.
Shout out to the good dads doing that too, man.
Yeah, man. Get your kids out here, man. Get your ass up.
For sure.
But man, if y'all want to fuck with Chinma, make sure y'all go follow him. Tap in for some beats. Tap in for film, production, anything and everything.
Yes,
everything.
Sir.
Yes, and if you haven't, go follow us on YouTube. Smoke Session with Squirrel.
We're gonna see if he hit the button off camera. I'll let y'all know.
He ain't fucking with us.
He'll let y'all know. He'll let y'all know.
Yeah, man. Smoke Session with Squirrel, episode 90. Check us out.
90.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm 90.
Yeah.
For sure.
There we out.